And I know it's hard to fully shake it away, and I get that. But the darkness that I grappled with when I left home, when you needed space, that's a hopelessness I never want to revisit. And the damage I did to the foundation of our family, I regret it.
We understand your concern. One minute, our marriage looked like it was dissolving, and the next, we're reuniting in that way. What happened was we allowed ourselves to forget what got us here. And now we realize that our marriage is a work in progress.
And it is not easy work, but we've had a lot of practice in hiding our true feelings.
So we are going to start marriage counseling soon.
We are so pleased to hear that.
Yeah, we don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past.
And we are fully committed in doing so.
So glad to know that you realize what matters most, Martin. Your spouse and the family you two built together.
I just wish Ted had a similar realization before he lost what he and Nicole once had.
I admit, a part of me hoped that seeing us renew our vows would have inspired Mom to give Dad another chance.
Different circumstances entirely.
Nicole was moved by the ceremony, though.
Mom got very emotional, and she rushed out before we even had a chance to cut the cake.
Poor Nicole. This whole ordeal with Ted has been so hard on her.
And as furious as I was with Dad with betraying Mom, I guess deep down I was still that little kid who wanted his parents to stay together forever.
It's understandable, sweetheart, but unrealistic. If Nicole had been able to get past Ted's most recent betrayal, then there might be a possibility, but he drove her to the breaking point.
Now that divorce is final, and our daughter is the better for it. What's done is done. Ted made his bed, now he has to lie in it. That's enough about failed marriages, all right? This is to celebrate your fresh start. Tell us some more about your plans for the future.
Making sure that Tyrell and Samantha are doing well is our top priority. I mean, they've been through so much lately with our own personal problems.
And with their biological mother turning back up in their lives. Now that Martin and I are solid, we need to make sure that they know our family is not going anywhere.
Well, that sounds good to me. And Smitty, are you still planning to continue with your investigative reporting?
Yeah, it's gonna require a bit of juggling, but with Martin's support, I think that we can both have thriving careers and a happy home life.
Martin?
Rest assured, I am backing my husband's career goals 100% going forward.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Now, Vernon and I can attest to the fact that both partners have to feel professionally fulfilled in order for the relationship to work.
I think it's only fair that I have Smitty's back career-wise, like he's always had mine, because I'm going to be needing him again very soon.
Now, why is that?
Because I have another political campaign to win.
A new political campaign?
Martin, I thought you understood you simply cannot run for president, let alone in 2028.
Relax, Granddad. I'm not talking about making a play for the Oval. Not anymore. But I do need to keep my seat in the House. Did we forget that 2026 is an election year?
We've had so much to face in 2025, I guess it just slipped our minds.
Well, you can bet that the midterms are top of mind for whoever wants to mount a challenge for Martin's congressional seat.
And I've been ashamed that I let my own personal problems distract me from my responsibility to my constituents. I haven't been as proactive as I needed to be with the people in my district. But I intend to rectify that by doing what I do best.